Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video is going to be another short one. I'm just going to be going over the topic of bloating and things I do to help avoid bloating. So if you enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's just get started talking about this. So bloating sucks, and bloating is something that can actually really get to you mentally. At least for me personally, it really has been a struggle on my journey because of the fact that I would feel like I was making progress, and then my bloat in my stomach would make me feel the opposite. I'd look in the mirror and be like, where is the progress that I made? And so obviously it's unavoidable, and I knew that it was bloat, and I knew that I was still had lost the weight and everything, but it still just kind of got to me to see. So anyway, that was definitely a priority of mine, was figuring out how to get rid of this bloat, because also I was eating a lot more veggies than I was previously eating, and things like broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, they can make you feel so bloated and gassy. The first thing that I do, and I swear by this, there's so many different products we've tried on our journey, so many different brands, so many, this is my holy grail product. I can't go a day without this now, truly. If I'm gonna be out of town or something, I have to bring it with me, and that would be my greens. And so if you guys have followed me for a while, you know I take this all the time. I show it in every what I eat in a day. I live by these. So this is the Bloom Nutrition brand, and I have citrus right here, mixed berry, which was my favorite until they just released coconut, which is sold out. Hopefully they'll have more soon, but at least when I'm making this video. What I do is every morning I take 1 scoop in a glass of water, I drink it, and then I drink another glass of water after. And oh my gosh, instantly notice a difference. Instantly, I just feel refreshed. It starts my day off and it reduces bloat. So even after a night of drinking or a meal, we might have Taco Bell, or we might go to one of our favorite local restaurants, I am looking forward to my greens the next day because they just help so much. They make you feel so much better. And even the days that they don't specifically feel like they completely get rid of my bloat, they just make me feel better. It makes me feel good to have the routine thing to start off and just drink my greens in the morning. So that has just been incredible. I didn't even believe it. Like I said, I tried them very early into my weight loss journey and haven't stopped since. Every single day I have them, and I buy the 60 count because I just go through them, and now they actually have a subscription to them you can do, which I need to get on that, but I'm already stocked up right now. But anyway, highly recommend something like that. There's other brands as well. We did try the Sam's Club brand for a while. It tastes horrible. It tastes like you're just going in the backyard and eating grass. I couldn't do it. I was gagging it down. And so finding this brand, holy cow, it is amazing. They taste good. I can sip on them and it's good. The coconut one I want to mix with alcohol because it tastes so good. Anyway though, those have just been game changing for me. So that's one thing I do. Another thing that I do is I stretch, and as simple as laying on my back and bending my knees to my chest, or laying on my left side, or any sort of stretches, taking 15 minutes. When I have painful bloating, it is amazing how much better it makes me feel. And just to breathe and take deep breaths and really just let your body rest for a minute, it is awesome what it can do for your bloat. So I highly recommend that. And there's different stretches you can look up online. I can link some below. But like I said, even just laying on my back and stretching out feels so good when I have bad bloating pains. Then another thing that I do is I take Gas X if I'm feeling like I ate something that's making me extra gassy, bloating, or yeah, pretty much that's when I take Gas X. So that helps a lot. We actually just got Beano, which you take before. We were taking Lactaid sometimes if we were having dairy. Ice cream makes our stomach hurt, but we're gonna try Beano now and see if that helps. Before I eat Brussels sprouts or something, you're supposed to take it as you eat it, and so that's something that could also help with bloating. But don't be afraid to take Gas X or something like that if you really are having bad bloating pains. Another one of the most important things is drinking water, and it sounds so easy, but it is so important. And I feel I think I'm drinking enough water all the time, and it just is never enough, so I always try to drink more. But focus on your water intake, especially if you feel bloated. It can really help. Drinking water just makes such a difference for every aspect of your weight loss. I swear it is the answer to so many questions I get asked is drinking water. But drinking water helps a lot with bloat, and it helps to flush out your system and just keep everything regulated and keep you healthy. And drink your water. That's all I have to say is constantly remind yourself to drink water. There are times when I'm in the kitchen working on stuff and I set a timer on the microwave for every hour to chug a glass of water just so I stay on top of it. So stay on top of your water. I promise it makes such a difference with your bloating. Then another thing that I've really done is I've watched my intake of carbonated drinks, because I've noticed that when I do drink pop or carbonated, even White Claw, I still drink White Claw, but I noticed that it instantly makes me feel bloated. Yeah, it's crazy how much of a difference it makes to have carbonated drinks. So I have kind of stepped away from drinking drinking carbonated drinks, or if I do, I really limit it to like one at a time because it really does kind of upset my stomach and cause a lot of bloating. So I'm not saying you can't have carbonated drinks, but just be mindful of the fact that it can cause more bloating. And then another thing that I've really watched is my sodium intake. I always try to go for like low sodium options if it's a possibility, even with like soy sauce or stuff like that. But noticing how much of a difference it makes, like salt makes you retain water. So when you're eating these high sodium meals, like you're retaining more water and it just causes you to bloat up so much more. So I used to put salt on every single meal, everything. I couldn't eat certain foods if they didn't have salt, like sour cream. I couldn't eat if it didn't have salt on it. And I finally have gotten away from that. And I'm so happy because it really, like, yeah, obviously it's good when I'm eating it and I loved it, but like it just made me feel like garbage with the amount of salt I was eating. So really, really watch your salt intake if bloating is an issue for you. I hope that helps, and some of these tips can help you if bloating is a struggle for you. I know it's pretty much for everyone. It sucks, it's inevitable, but there are a lot of things you can do to help work with it and decrease the amount of bloating you have. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.